How did you come up with the name Uncle Murda?
I mean, they used to just be calling me L Murda from the hood. My name used to be LG for my initials. But then when the niggas started running around acting crazy, like, in the hood, when you start busting your gun and shit like that and selling drugs, like coming with another nickname that kind of suits you. And when you putting in a little twerk, they start saying, fuck it, call him L Murda. You know what I mean? It suits him. He running around acting a little crazy. So they start calling me L Murda. Then the kids used to call me Uncle. They Uncle Murda, because I used to get them like little dollars and shit. Get the kids dollars, $5. So the kids be like, Uncle Murda, Uncle Murda. I'm like, fuck it, call me Uncle Murda.
Yo, what's good, internets? I'm Reggie Ossé, and this is a Mogul Cameo featuring Uncle Murda. Now, Uncle Murda is a rapper from Brooklyn who was managed by Chris Lighty, and he's known for rapping about some pretty hardcore shit. This is a guy who dropped mixtapes called Murder Capital, Respect the Shooter, and Summer Time Shootouts. The thing is, with Murda, it's no act. This is a cat who's seen and done a lot of the shit he raps about. And as we know from the stories we've heard from Fat Joe and Chris's relationship with 50, he liked guys who were like officially official on the streets. Let's listen to Murda describing the first time he met Lighty at the Violator offices. This took place in the mid-2000s, not long after the Violator offices had been shot up. Around this time, Murda was starting to get some buzz after dropping a few popular mixtapes. Okay, here's Murda. You'll hear my producer Matt in this clip too.
So I'm just walking around his office popping mad shit like, man, there's a suit in this motherfucker now. Niggas got a suit up in here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck going on up in Violator. So I remember Chris just walking by going, yo, man, who you? What you doing in my office? I'm like, oh, I'm Uncle Murda, man. He go, oh, I'm Chris Lighty. I go, oh, all right, what's up, Chris? You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, I hear a lot about you, man. What's up? What you doing here? I said, yo, man, y'all need some more shooters up in here,Ris. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas' offices is getting shot up and shit.
So this was after Chris Lighty's.
This after the office that got shut up. Right. He started rolling. I'm like, yo, man, y'all need some shooters up here, man. What the fuck going on? He said, you a shooter or a rapper? I said, both. You know what I mean? He said, so you got some music? I said, yeah. He said, all right, give it to me. I gave him the mixtape I had with Green Lantern. He said, all right, man, I'm going to let you know, man. You got your information on you? I'm going to let you know. If this shit whack, I'm going to definitely personally call you, let you know this shit whack, because I see you got a real cocky attitude. I said, if you don't like the music.
He said you was cocky.
He said I was cocky. He said, I said, well, if you don't like the music, at least you know I could be a shooter, man. I'm official with that. Had my hand on me and all that. Like, he like, oh, yeah, just start laughing. Like, I'm going to stick to the music. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool. No lie, he called the next day like, yo, I'm fucking with you. Get up here. He was just a fan of the music. He just liked the music. And then from there, it was on.
Yo, so this first meeting that you had with Chris Lighty, you had your gun on you.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because at that time, I was still going through a lot of shit in the streets. And it was real. It was like, shit, I'd rather get caught with it by the police than get caught without it by the niggas that want me dead. So, like, fuck it.
So when you told Chris Lighty that you was a shooter, and you motioned that
Chris liked that shit.
He liked that you had a gun on you.
That was Chris' thing. Like, right. Chris was definitely into handling business. Like, you know what I mean? No, Chris is he come from a street background. You know what I said?
Yeah. Just for people who don't know, what is a shooter? What does it mean to be a shooter?
Somebody that shoot guns, man. Shoot people and shit like that. That's the definition of a shooter. Not just shoot their gun, to shoot motherfuckers.
Murda told me about another story that seemed to fit a lot of the stuff we heard from other artists. That no matter how high he climbed in the music industry, Chris was never afraid to go back to the streets. It all started because of a missing cell phone.
It was a girl I was working for Chris, and her cell phone got stolen or misplaced, and she was somebody that worked for Violet that was handling a lot of the business. So her phone at the time too was very important.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it was like that phone
is very valuable.
A lot of connects, a lot of information, and we needed that. And I understood the importance of that phone as well.
Yo, but peep this. Chris had a tracker on the phone and he could see its location. It was in Marcy Projects, Brooklyn. Now, back in the day, Marcy was notorious for being one of the toughest projects in New York. It's where Jay-Z grew up, and it's where Jay-Z used to deal drugs too. As a fellow Brooklynite, let me put it like this. Marcy was not the kind of place you want to go hunting for a cell phone. But that's exactly what Chris decided to do, and he told Uncle Murda to come along for the ride.
He like, yo, come on, man, we got to go to Marcy, man. I know. He like, yo, we got to follow this tracker. I'm like, yo, what's this? He like, yeah, man, somebody stole her phone. We're like, what, Chris? Like, all right, yo, come on. So now we following this shit.
Yo, is this the first time that Chris is on a mission with y'all?
On a mission. We on a mission. This ain't the first time though, man. We had a couple of wild, everything ain't to be talked about, but we had a couple of wild situations where it was about to get crazy. But for this particular incident, it's like, shit, we on a wild goose chase looking for this phone. Now we by Marcy, we going up to people's doors. Chris Lighty, and we going up to people's houses. We went to some house where we were like, yo, it's here. It was the last location. Now it's somebody's house. So we like, what we gonna do now? Chris like, I think we gonna have to go knock on the door. I said, Chris, we gonna go knock on this door. My man Cooch is hilarious. He like, so you telling me Chris Lighty want to go knock on the door? But we really all got out, went and knocked on like 3 different house doors, knocking on people's doors like, yo, they said the phone is here. Look, we got the locator. We showing people our phone. Our phone is here. We just going all over looking for this phone, man.
Did you ever find the phone?
Of course we didn't find the phone.
Yo, how crazy is it though? Like, did you ever ask yourself, Chris Lighty, super successful, Mariah Carey, all these awards, millionaire, mansion, in the hood looking for a phone? Did you ever ask yourself?
No, Mariah wasn't with us looking for
No, I'm saying all the people that he messed with.
Oh, yeah,
like
definitely.
As high as he was
definitely.
in terms of like the highest echelon of the music industry. And he's on a hunt in the hood.
You know what? It didn't surprise me though.
Right.
Because me fucking with Chris, Chris was managing me for about 6-7 years. So me rocking with him for so long and certain things that we did and experienced, it didn't surprise me. Like, he really like, yo, fuck that. We gonna find this phone. So
no matter how high Chris went, it wasn't nothing for him to get back on the streets.
It wasn't nothing for him to still be who he was, which was authentic. You know what I mean? The final episode of Mogul drops on Friday. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Moguls of the world, if you like what we're doing here, subscribe, rate, and review on Apple Podcasts. It's a great way to help others find out about the show. Now, come on. Continue to help us raise the bar. For more bonus content and information about the show, follow us on Twitter. The handle is Mogul. Until Friday, be safe.